What's up? And how's it going? Steven! Popping in first for the night. How are you, Steven? Hopefully you're doing pretty good. So today is technically, it was yesterday, but we'll say today's the first day of patch 5.21. Which they did add a lot. I don't know if I'll even dabble with anything tonight. I don't know where it starts. I don't know what it requires. I don't even completely fully know what they added other than mounts, emotes, East Guard stuff. I wanted to do it. We were talking about it on Sunday night about how they were adding the new relic weapon stuff, but from what I was reading today, though, it seemed it was more addressed towards crafters and gatherers. I could be completely wrong there. Again, I've not dabbled with any of it. Today, I'm going to start off very specific, and hopefully things go well. I'm obviously going to do my usual start and run to the gold saucer really quick. Then going to move into the raid. I really want to do ocean fishing, but I'm always super unsure about, like, the bait. I wish that they told you what bait was good at these places. Like, when you check the stops, and I could look it up, but I don't really want to. But yeah, so I'm gonna ocean fish probably first, maybe. We're gonna check my mood here in a second. But definitely gonna use the usual first run to the gold saucer. And then after that, ocean fishing is next, but again, I'm so bad with, like, memorizing what bait goes to which place, and the fact that they just don't tell you is a little silly, don't you think, Choco? She thinks so too. Anyway, what's up, Saeed? It's mainly East Guard stuffs, yeah. How's it going, Saeed? And I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing. Gather, crafter, relic like stuff. Yeah, it's what I basically got from reading. Like, I mean, I could do it probably with the fishermen. I probably need to. I need to do the East Guard stuff. I really do. But it's just I don't know. I don't really do a whole lot of, like, crafting. And it's mainly what it's addressed to. I'm much bigger on, well, gathering, you know? Minato! How's it going? Minato, you could actually be my cheat sheet right now. And I would love it if you could be. To fishing here in about 9 minutes. I would love that. Can help with the bait? Zombie? Glad you're here, and I would love to have your help as well. It'd be really awesome. Do you actually want to go fishing, Zombie? Saeed, it's up to you if you want to go as well. I'm actually going to be doing the raid right after that. And we'll go from there. Depends on how long it takes for everything. Really. I need to read the post. I know exactly what you're talking about. It was like the picture of the chat from Final Fantasy XIV, and it was posted on Discord. I actually haven't had the chance to read it. I've had a very, very busy day. Work was relentless, needless to say. Glad all of you can make it, though. Hopefully, you're all doing marvelous. I'm gonna try to hurry here. I need to do some repairs, get my scratch off going, and stuff. Alright. So was the unlucky rabbit the only thing that they added with the update to the stuff at the Gold Saucer? I'm thinking it was. 306, not too bad. Can post the bait if you need it posted in Discord as well as other links. See, that's my problem though. It's just like I've read the stuff for like the fishing before. I just can't remember it. My brain won't let me, and I don't know why. It's just I feel like there's a part of my brain that's like, you know what? Once you get this mount, you're not gonna do this later. And I've already got my fisherman up to level, so I'm just like, 10,000. Honestly, from what I can tell, fish kinda got shafted again. Not much you can do, even with the bazooka blast. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the whole East Guardian construction thing. Well, I kind of avoided it. I like the idea, and I know that it would help me level up my culinarian a lot. The culinarian's just something that from the outside looking in, I thought it was going to be a lot more fun. But I just don't have that much fun crafting in this game. Don't hate on me for it. It's just not my thing. The gathering, believe it or not, I'm not big on games where you virtual fish, but I actually like the system they have in Final Fantasy XIV here, and it's kind of why I like used it more than anything. I was gonna try modding, and that didn't work out. So fishing in this game for gathering has kind of, it's kind of became a niche, so to speak. But the place where I found the comfortability of doing something that I thought was actually pretty fun. Which is weird, again, and not the biggest virtual fisherman. I actually like to go fishing in real life, oddly enough, but believe it or not. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. Crafting's just not my thing. It wasn't really in any other MMORPGs that I played. Like, I'm a big World of Warcraft junkie of old, so to speak. I haven't played the last 2 expansions. Last one I actually played was, damn, I can't even remember what it was called now. So there's that. You were a demon slayer, whichever one that was. It was fun. It wasn't the same. And I found solace here in Final Fantasy XIV, but still can't bring myself to be a crafter. I'm trying. Gotta get ready for bed. Hang around and chat. That's fun. I'll enjoy having you. Can you believe just nothing drops fish? Well, that's just lame. Did Rez get the mount? I'm not really sure. This update kind of seemed lackluster. I kind of agree from the patch notes that I've read. It's why there's not anything really 5.21 related. We win some, we lose some. I guess. You need gatherers to do East Guard, so it's kind of annoying. You need both. Really? You find gathering better than crafting, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Gathering, I enjoy so much more. Has no use in East Guard for some reason, which is baffling. The people are starving. Feed the... What is the poor area called? I forgot. Oh, man, that sucks. Feed the poor! Lots of money in gathering? I guess it depends on what you're actually gathering. And it probably is correct as far as, other things. Okay. Almost fishing time. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Limsa. If I hang around here too long, Just takes a lot more time to grind to have to be available during some times for special nodes. It's a little interesting. I hope I actually have some good luck tonight. So, for what I've gathered, patience is irrelevant on ocean fishing. I'm gonna try to keep my focus much more appropriately acquainted and directed towards double hooking. Sounds kind of dirty. Have a rabbit paw for your double hooking. And go to the club. What are you here for? I'm here to double hook. Oh man, I'm tired. The best you can do is fish for certain timed fish that are RNG and hope you get it. Then hope, oh yeah, I feel you there. Oh man, I wish they'd do more with fishing in this. I feel like it's one of those things that probably isn't it's probably not the fan favorite. I feel like that's probably what it is. And then, you know, you got a lot of fans who like to do it. You know, they like to go double hooking. But there's like, I feel like it's a real, like, it's a closed circle of double hooking. Oh, God. Crafting, you can make a lot of one craft. Found a couple of fish that sell for about 15,000 to 18,000 for high quality. Wow. Selling them bulk. Yeah, I guess it depends. You know, like if you were out mining, like I feel like mining would be a really good one for Gil. I'm like double hooking out here. Only double hook in circles. Not squares or triangles. It just gets weird. You don't want to look at somebody when you're double hooking. Oh. "'Tis be available." Okay, let's see the direction here, so maybe you can go ahead and help me out here. View sailing schedule at 2 a.m. The northern straits of Melthor. The southern strait of Melthor. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, I'm more confused than I was before I even clicked X. So let's just go with it and see what we have. Register to board. Arg. It'd be fun if they had a more of a pirate address thing in this. I guess they kind of do, but like, I mean, it's like 90% of Limsa, but at the same time, it's not the same. Nobody, I don't think, does anybody ever call anybody a Scarviker? A Scarviker. Riz hit 80 on his fishery yesterday. That's nice. Looking at process of fish for his job quests, and they were so expensive. Krill for the first one. Oh wow, so that really was the, okay. Krilly. Damn ye! Game wouldn't let me switch. It's funny that it says you're in the north, but then when you check the schedule, it says you're in the south. You're in the north. You're in the south-north. South in the north. The southern north, you know. Next to the eastern west. You just say the middle. So there's something I've always done, and I don't know why. It came from like a Reddit thing I read. Like, when you actually get the spectral current, does it help to actually go to the plump? Like, I read that you always go plump in spectral. But is that like a myth that I just read in Reddit? That's a curious question. I'll always switch to plump when I see a spectral come. Every time. Flea market is so good. Like in real life, or do you mean like in the game? Is there a flea market in the game? I'm just curious now. That's what you've always done. Wait, was it hey, you got a spectral discus. I'd always, like, heard that there's something else that you can do. Like, once you get one of these, it kind of, like, triggers it, but I don't know. But yeah, do you switch to the plump as well, or do you stick to the regular? That was confusing. Game. There's a flea market in this game? Is it the market board? Or is there just like legit a flea market I didn't know about? Should call it the bazaar. Everything's a little bizarre at the bazaar. I mean, that sounds catchy. Why isn't that a thing? I guess it might be somewhere in the world. Not here. Ooh, I could have mooched it. Is that like what the this dude, he's got a golden fishing rod. I feel ya. Sometimes the RNG gets the best of us in a good way. That's an odd way to fish. You know. This is the second fish to get away. And it does look like my luck's gonna be very good in here tonight. Should have went down there somewhere or something. The side stairs is not a good place to fish. Your gathers are 80 yet. I feel you. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, it looks pretty relic-y. Maybe. It's golden. It's shiny. It has little sparkles when he throws it. Man, there's some people on here I'm seeing that have like all kinds of crazy stuff going down. This guy's got like 5 things going across this thingy. You like that? 5 things in thingy? I'm so specific. It's one of the old relic tools. Did that happen again? Okay. The new ones won't be glowy, if you remember correctly. Really? I wouldn't know anyway. Mooch to it. It's a noun and a verb. Actually, I think that's just the verb. Double verb. The double verb. The Mora Mora! Yeah, this looks like it's a bogus run. Kinda. Unfortunately. Maybe I should have been double hooking. But I didn't. Last fish. After this, I gotta go sell some stuff and can't cast again anyway. So I sold something I didn't mean to sell. And I don't know which one it potentially was. The plump worm. Give me my plump worm back. Maybe I'm better like this time. I should knock on wood. The wood has been knocked. Okay, so this time I'm gonna like go here. That side step fishing was just not in my favor. Oh yeah, what's the bait here? I'm using the wrong one. Is it plump worm? I'm wrong baiting. Not what you want to do when you're out and about. Rosy bream. Plump worm, okay. Good thing I bought those back. Also, thank you again, Zombie. Couldn't do it without you. If I did, I'd be doing it wrong. His strategy on fishing, it's questionable, but it might work. Ooh, triple exclamation. Whoop. What do we get? Tarnished shark. It's not a vibrant shark. It's not a clean shark. It's a tarnished one. Come on, fish. Ooh. Another tarnished shark. It's weird they get the triple exclamation on the tarnished shark, which is a 2-star fish. Maybe it just means it's a big one. It's the big one. Here we go. Let's reel it on in here. It's just a G-gotta-be-old tarnished shark. Nothing to be too excited about. I really hope the raid goes well tonight. Another rosy bream. I mean, it could go subpar, that's fun. The only thing about it is, if it does, I just want it all to be kind of quick. I might end up doing half tonight, half tomorrow. It's something I did, like, I think last week. It's not that I don't want to. It's the more so of the, what the monkey somebody just dropped out of here. Who drops out mid-ocean fish? I guess they were busy. I've heard stories of it swallowing a whole cruise in one gulp. Got a heaven swimmer. Well, we know where he's not swimming. That fish didn't want to be caught. You ever think there's some fish that do want to be caught? It's a horrible, horrid, crude. I guess not crude, but a dark thought. Maybe there's just one fish out there that thinks it's the way.
Ah, it's ye Holy Hook. Come to take one of us to the Holy Land.
And then they get up here, they're like, the fuck? What is this? Or they bought the hook and they're instantly like, oh no, this is not what I was supposed to be. This is not how it was supposed to be. This does not taste good. And then again, they could just be like, piercing. Maybe. Another tarnished shark. Still got many questions there. They're not really worth that many points either. It's like the Momotomota. Just a load of trickery. The hooks, Patrick. Yeah, you know, like in SpongeBob when they're riding the hooks. You can drop out and re-queue if you don't do it soon enough. Really? I guess it makes sense, you know, in your first run, if you didn't get, you know, the spectral current, and you feel like you're doing a little shafty, drop out, rejoin. Seems like a lot of work and a lot of waiting, but, you know, some people don't care. Some people have all the time in the world. Lucky. What's up, Sip? How's it going, Tim? So, Tim, how was the Tuesday? How's Wednesday going? Nothing bots. Okay, it's... I gotta move. Sorry. There's something I've noticed, like, once you've been in a certain spot for a little while, you start getting a nothing bots, which means, like, you gotta move, apparently. It's a little sad. You can fish off that thing?! Well, that's cool. You can just go right up to the edge of the boat and just fish off whatever that thing's called. So yeah, it's another one of those. I'm not gonna get another spectral. This is a bad run altogether. RNG was just like, nope, let's not tumbles. Pretty good at bits hard. Same. Oh! We had the heartbeat thingy. Doesn't that mean goodness? That's just mean. The run was just as bad. Debating on getting into The Last of Us again. Starting fresh. Sounds fun. The Last of Us is great. Person, we're getting all the crap RNG. I don't even think I broke 1,000 yet. It's like one of the worst ocean fishing runs I've been on so far. But hey, yeah, I mean, I would honestly, if I had to recommend a time to play The Last of Us, I would wait closer to release. I'm gonna get on the edge this time. This is a heck of a fishing spot I didn't even know you could fish off of. But yeah, I want to play it again as well, but ragworm. Already using the wrong worm. But yeah, I want to play it again, but I'm gonna wait just a tad bit closer to The Last of Us 2 coming out. It's gonna be so awesome. I agree. I feel like it's gonna be really awesome. And I know it's gonna be long. I know that. I feel like there's gonna be a couple things with the Joel Ellie story I'm not gonna be too happy about, but at the same time, I'm gonna love the game. And to anybody curious out there, I haven't broke 1,000. I'm only at 888. So yeah, definitely the worst ocean fishing run I've had. And it's going to be the only one I do tonight. I'm not going to do another one at 4. A little around 4-ish is what I'm going to end up calling it for the night. And so on. Could have mooched it. It's okay. But yeah, I feel like it'll be a great game. Mega Squid. How long does it take place after one? I'm not completely sure, to be honest with you. But Ellie is closer to looking to her 20s. So we know that much. But yeah, I don't really know the timeline or how long it takes place between the two. I'm guessing around like 6 to 8 years. It's a guess. Because Joel definitely looks older, and Ellie seems less preteen, early teen. Be a nice surprise if they add a little surprise DLC, recalling the past events we didn't see before the story. It could happen, you know. They did actually that one DLC from The Last of Us, where I can't remember what it was called, but they actually had that story DLC in The Last of Us where there was a downtime in the game between Joel and Ellie that we were kind of curious about what could have happened between them. And then it goes even further back to Ellie, closer toward like the beginning of like the virus striking. So thank you for the good luck with the raid. Hopefully you have a good night, and hopefully you have a great night also, zombie. Hopefully you get some sleep. Forgot about the raid stuffs. I feel ya. It's kind of like my main focus tonight. I feel ya. Elder Dinich this? Dinich this? Dinich this? Dinich this? That's probably what it was, maybe. Elder Dinich this. Dinich this. Dinich this. Left Behind. Yeah, that was it. It was actually good. I liked it. It was kind of short, but it was a nice little filler gap there, and you got a little bit more insight on Ellie and her backstory. Only did Eden once or twice. I actually like it. I wish I could get better at it. What does that mean? It's like somebody threw a handful of gill at my character. It's like, change drop. Shooting star! I don't know what that means. Denizen of North Melthor. Cool. Shooting star. Alright. I guess it was a rare one. I never had it before. I don't necessarily know the significance. It's rare though. And it came with an achievement. Had its fills just like the Last of Us story did. That's very true. A few unexpected events. And a few things you already knew that kind of happened that just kind of leaves you a little sad. I'm wondering if that's how The Last of Us 2 is going to end up ending. It's, you know, a great game, and then you're just going to feel sad once it's over with. Where at the end of The Last of Us 2, it just left you with like a compelling, the fuck is going to happen next? So, Tim, did you actually hear about the HBO series being adapted from The Last of Us? I'm really happy about that. I think it'll turn out great. That's a rare fish from the blue icon. It looks green to me. Though it be a rare fish, it's not the fish we need. It also was not that great on RNG, and this is probably going to be my last cast. We're at 40 seconds. Maybe able to squeeze one more in. And I am not going to be able to. Okay, that was the last cast. 30 seconds left. Announcement for the end. Limsa's coming up. Nope, didn't know about that till now. Cool. Yeah, they're actually, adapting an HBO series for The Last of Us. I'm really excited for it. HBO has been on point with doing some adaptations lately. I feel like it'd be really good. I'm just gonna wait till when I get out of here. It'd be better. Where did you hear about it? Oh, it was like I want to say 3 days ago, but it could have been just like 2 days ago. Honestly, my last few days it kind of just ran together. But anyway, yeah, a few days ago it was a big thing on technically my girlfriend sent me the first link, and then I saw quite a few on HBO, or not HBO, but Facebook. But yeah, it's supposed to be a thing. I've heard it from multiple sources. You know, mostly via Facebook, but yeah. Okay, so let's give a little switch key on over to the summoner. Get out of this area for now. I'm actually gonna go to for now. Gotta set up the raid and hope it doesn't take me all night to actually get into these. And I'm gonna actually do the Beast Tribe quest first before I go back to my fishing thing, only because... Actually, no, I think I'm in a new quest now, aren't I? Oh, I am. I forgot. It's okay, though. Oh, it may not be. I thought I was. May not be. Might have done it last time. I thought we kind of left off on like an end note last time, but I could be wrong. I've, after all, been wrong many times before. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, that's fun. This place is coming along, though. You got anything new? Purchase items. Nothing here. Little Kitari exchange. Oh yeah, the aged oak log, I remember now. I was hoping it would be like an outdoor thing. It's just like random lumber for crafting. Gunbreaker's very fucking... Oh yeah, like, I want to finish my Gunbreaker. I really do. I've enjoyed what I've played of it as well, Steven. It's easy to pick up, fairly straightforward, and honestly, it's very good as well. And you don't have to rely so heavily on the healer as well. So there's so many awesome perks to Gunbreaker. I feel like making the Gunbreaker not only made a sustainable tank, but also a good introduction into tanking if you were nervous about it before. I agree. I thought it was very fun. And don't hate me, I've already done all these before, so I'm just gonna press X like a madman. There's one thing I gotta say about the Shadowbringers Beast Drop quest. The writs are a bad thing. Most people probably don't read these anyway. So there's given that the fact of that there is and whatnot, but still, they hit rinse and repeat real damn quick. There's like, yeah, there's probably like 4 dudes out here reading it all. Everybody else. I was so disappointed today. I followed this group on Facebook called the RPG Collective. Believe me, it's not a shout out to them. I was actually super disappointed when I tuned in today. Anyway, there was somebody that called Final Fantasy overrated, and I got so sad and mad at the same time. They were looking for like an RPG that is very popular that a lot of people had played, but didn't want overrated choices or what was the word they used? Preferences. Like Final Fantasy and Pokemon. It's like, what are you even asking? Go play. I don't know a good example right now. Okay, cool. It's really quick. I'm about it. This was also decently quick. I'm about that. But yeah, I was so disappointed. Final Fantasy overrated. Yeah. They probably have people who agree with him.
I don't want your overrated RPGs.
Your RPGs. RPG. Jeepers. Hey, bear with me. I'm a little rusty, as always. almost got your gunbreaker to 76. It is pretty close. Also, congrats. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% what mine's on. I think I'm like, I don't even remember if I'm 70 yet. Ran off the side. Trusts are painfully slow. I can. Jeepers! They've all just left me in confusion. Do you ever kind of watch other people in these fights and see them do just so unrealistically unreasonable things that it just leaves you in question to wonder why they do it and wonder if you're the one doing it wrong, and then you realize you're not the one doing it wrong, and then you go back to the beginning thought of it all, just wondering what in the world that they are doing. I've had that like twice now in this fight. Not including myself when I ran off the side on accident. Sorry, Minato. Hopefully it clears up for you. I'm actually all green on my end. When people connect the clouds and nearly kill everyone, good times. Oh, jeepers. Oh, monkey! Oh, I had 3 on vulnerability. Butterfree. Good deal. Not too bad. Died a couple times. Still not too bad. Oh, why did I pass it? I wish you could change that. Belt. Is there another one? There is not. Shit. Everything else I pretty much have two of it. I don't have a single belt. Shit. Okay, not too bad. Not the best either. So Monado, is there a possible ETA on that alt? I missed ya. Okay, switch over to the fisherman again. Try to get this other fish out of the way, or possible gardening out of the way. That way. You don't like the fact that they told us we were going to have the yokai event again, but they didn't give us a date. Remember, kids, if you want to succeed as a Pokemon trainer, watch Ash catch him closely so you know what not to do. I mean, if we're being realistic, it's good advice. Judo, thank you. I'm having fun so far. Hopefully, you've had a great night, and definitely glad you could make it. It's a little spicy tonight, though. I'm not doing the greatest. Had a horrible time at ocean fishing, but it could be worse. Glad you could stop in though, Judo, and again, hopefully you have yourself a good night. Definitely glad to have you just as always. Okay, let's go to a little safe spot here. Seemingly safe. Hop up on this rock, maybe. Doing great, glad to hear it. You're hoping it becomes preferred so you can save money, but it doesn't anytime soon, so you need to spend your money. I feel ya. It'd be nice if it became preferred as well. I'd like that also. I want to see that alt. What is your alt's made? Have you already created this alt? I mean, obviously, so if you're waiting on preferred. Yeah. What is the alt made? Is it another healer? Is it a white mage? You the astrologian? A Skalur. But again, Judo, glad that you're doing great though. Also really glad to hear from you. You dig until you hit something solid, and after dusting off the dirt, you see it as a coffer of Runken design. This must be the treasure. ¿Qué tal, Parasol? Sent you to find. Well, call me Chipper. Good deal. Let's give it a little quick travel to for now. Just save myself a little bit of fly time. A few different classes level. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Ah, nice. Nice, Judo. I'm still trying to play catch-up. I let a few games get in the way of me getting caught up, so to speak. I guess you could say instead of being catch-up, I was a little flustered? That's a horrible joke, I'm sorry. Nobody deserved to hear that one tonight. But yeah, I wish that they would add, I wish 5.21 would have added something more, so to speak. It was said earlier, I think Minato said it, that it was very lackluster, and I couldn't agree more. Again, rinse and repeat, don't hate me for it, I'm about to spam X like a madman. Oh, jeepers. And I'll keep that in mind, Judo. And yeah, it was bad. Again, I'm sorry. But yeah, I wasn't just as prepared, I guess, is a better way to put it, without being so corny, this time around, as far as this patch. I'm gonna try to, like, I'm really, with Final Fantasy VII coming up next month, and Fallout 76 stuff coming up next month, I'm really trying my best to put so much and the most possible amount of time that I can in Final Fantasy XIV here, so I know that it doesn't happen again as far as getting left behind and everything. I'm really gonna be trying, but then, yeah, it's a big part of where my placement is right now. Like, my character's only like 460 in the autumn level right now, to put into perspective of how far behind I have been. You'll help after this? Yeah, if you want to, that's cool. I'm only gonna do the other two raids, and then after that, just gonna focus on probably fishing the rest of the night. But yeah, I mean, if you want to jump in and help out, I don't mind. Oh, jeepers, I am not paying attention. But yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, jeepers. This girl looks like the Final Fantasy 15 one. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if that's what they were going for. And I also wonder what they were going for with, like, the Ifrit in this fight as well. I've had a lot of curious thoughts about each. What the hell? That's cool. It sounds like fun. So, Judo, did you find anything like loads of fun in the latest patch update in 5.21. I was a little disappointed myself, but, you know, you can't win them all. You know, it's something else I said earlier. I feel like one good thing that could have happened with this font, which I understand there would have been like favoritism and a lot of offended players out there, they could have done something specific with the summoners in this font, where like Garuda was more strong against Ifrit, and then Ifrit was strong against Garuda in this font or something like that, just to switch it up and make things a little bit more alternatively interesting. But again, you know, you'd have had so many players out there that just got very sad that, you know, the same Lomlot wasn't put on their class and everything, so to speak, or maybe like a big favoritism was put onto like summoners, so to speak. So I get why they wouldn't do it, but man, that would have been an excellent alternate window. It also would have made people very happy to see a summoner in their party for once. That's a sad but true joke. That'd be broken. Yeah. You love the restoration and the diadem? Well, that's good. Does Ifrit look like the Final Fantasy 15 Ifrit? You can't remember what he looks like, squashing him because of level 99. You like the bazooka? That's cool. I haven't really utilized anything, but no, he doesn't really. The Ifrit in here looks more monster-esque. He looks like Ifrit mashed together from like Final Fantasy 8 and like Final Fantasy 10. It's like a mashup. Or not 10. More like Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 8 mashup, maybe. Actually, maybe even more like Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 14 mashup. I feel like that's a better example. Like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 14 mashup. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good way to say it. The one in 15 looks more humanoid-esque. I really wonder about the design, but like, yeah, he looks like very Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 14 fusion. It's a weird example, it's the best I got. But yeah, Ifrit in Final Fantasy 15, he looked much more humanoid-esque. Oh, jeepers. I did. I meant to say I died, but I said I did. I did it. Anybody ever read or watched Dreamcatcher? Stephen King novel? Film? Esky film, rather, but it's a good one. CGI's bad now, but it was great back in the day. Gosh, I'm so old I can actually say back in the day and I get away with it now. Isn't it weird how some films are like that? Like, did anybody ever watch the original Blade when you were younger? You're like, oh my god, this is like borderline scary, this is borderline crazy, oh, CGI, and then, you know, you watch it when you're older and you're like, this is so bad. It's kind of like your first time watching, we were talking about just the other day, but Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second live-action Mortal Kombat film. Oh man, when I was a kid, it was the shizzle in every way for Rizzle. which doesn't apply anymore either. It's one of those things that nobody says anymore. It was literally the shit. I loved it. You know, I thought it was great. But as an adult, going back and watching it, you're like, this is just sad and bad. In some ways, I mean, Annihilation's not too bad. I actually own it on physical copy, so I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world to me, but every time I see it, I start to see the end film CGI happen when they start doing animalities. I'm like, wow, this movie was so good, and you just started, like, throwing all your money away in horrible CGI. Woohoo! Thank you for that rescue. And then I died. And then we beat it! It was like a double doozy. And I'm not talking about the cookie. Quentin, hello. The Street Fighter movie with Van Damme? At least the Street Fighter movie wasn't riddled with horrible CGI. I mean, it was the rotting wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad, you know. Street Fighter with Van Damme, you know, it was decent. You know, one of those, like, you get done watching it and you're not gonna be like, it's the best thing I've ever seen, but it's a damn decent film and I'll never forget it. I feel like it falls in that category. The fuck? Every time you hear a live-action video game, you die a little bit inside. Actually, I will say, and I've already said it before, the new live-action Sonic film, I recommend watching it. It's actually very good. It appeals to all ages. It's a really, really, really good film. Definitely recommend. 10, I won't say 10. Like 8.5 out of 10 recommend. Not as bad as the Mario one. Oh, Mario back in the day. I like that meme that was going around where they were showing like scenes of the new live-action Sonic film and scenes of the old school live-action Mario back in the day. And it's like live-action movies now, or live-action video game movies now versus when I was a kid. And they had the Goombas. Oh, man, so cringy. Or was it the Koopa? I want to say it might have been the Goomba, but it could have been the Koopa. Either way, the live-action Mario back in the day, not great. The people who thought of making the Death Note live action should have had their names. Honestly, I'll say this about the live action Death Note. Was it good? No. Was it a good movie? It was decent. The movie was decent. If it was not called Death Note and it had nothing to do with the anime and not being a live action anime, it wasn't bad. The CGI was good. The acting was questionable at parts, but not bad. But it was the worst Death Note adaptation I could ever imagine being in existence. So yeah, there's that. But other than that, I mean, I see it as a film and I recognize it. As a live action adaptation, I try to ignore that part. The Full Metal Alchemist live action, some people will disagree, hands down, it really wasn't that bad. And before I actually get into this next little part, I've got to take a very quick restroom break, and I'm sorry, but I'll be right back. Ichi. Getting ready for work? And Judo, thank you for the host. Sorry I'm a little late. And thank you for the much love as well. Check out some new Pokemon. Hopefully you're doing well, Kaiichi. I'm glad you could jump in over on the Twitch end. Sorry for that small delay. Choco is definitely here. Hey, honestly, another one, you know, DBZ Evolution or Dragon Ball Evolution, the live-action adaptation, was horrible. There's nothing that could be said even slightly nicely about that, other than I like the guy they had playing Goku. Other than that, it was shit. Avatar wasn't that bad, though. The Last Airbender, it was bad. It was bad. But I gotta say, it was one of those films where I don't feel like it was bad. The animation was good. The CGI was good. The actors, not too bad, even though they said a lot of words just wrong. And names wrong as well, which is a little sad. I think The Last Airbender would have been saved if they would not have tried to put, like, roughly 7 to 8 hours of book 1 into a 2-hour film. That's what killed that. In my opinion, you know, there's somebody out there who's going to be like, nah, this was wrong, that was wrong. I felt like the CGI was up to par, the animations they had, the live-action cast they had was actually not too bad either. The pronunciations that characters and people and actors were using, not the greatest. And the fact that they tried to rush, again, like, 7.5 to 8 hours of content in like around 2-ish hours film was just, that's where they went wrong, you know? Easily could have been 6 films, would have been amazing given the right cast. But instead they tried to rush like a possible 4-film saga into like, I don't know what you would call that, compilation videos, possibly? Oh, yeah. Was Zuko in the live action? You never seen it. Prince Zuko? Yeah, you know, he was in it. The worst part about the Last Airbender adaptation, again, was just, it was rushed. But, Bakano? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Too busy climbing on stuff and is naughty. Kinda. Skittles, honestly, the older she gets, the less she spends a lot of time in there, in my kitchen, like running around and just doing mischief. Like, what is she doing now, for instance? I don't know. I don't even see her. Probably sitting on some pot holders. It's kind of like what she's into the most this here lately. The best uncle? He was a good uncle. Very supportive. here we go. Okay. No jeepers. Should have been given the best uncle of all time. That would have been rewarded. I agree. Nobody is as powerful as the boulder through. Though the boulder feels conflict. On girl. Lest we forget, said, "My cabbages!" Dude had to suffer through so much shit. Like, I wonder if he sold a single cabbage. Like, that's a real concern of mine I've had for years. This guy's living the struggle, and he's got some kid coming in and wrecking his cabbages every 10 seconds. Poor old man can't catch a beat. Ha! Veggie joke, a really bad one. He's still mourning the cabbages. I feel ya, Steven. Thanks for coming in and sticking around for a while. It's very late, I totally understand. Hopefully you can catch me. Oh, my jeepers. I'm dead. I'm double dead. Don't die. Double dead! But yeah, Steven, I'm glad you could make it. And hopefully you can catch me next time. If not, I totally understand. And until the next time, my friends, have a great night for real. My cabbages! I swear. People looking for voice acting out there, hit me up.
I've got the voices you need. I'm out here just living, you know. Day-to-day life ain't what it used to be. Some say it comes and goes. I say it's as the wind blows.
Oh, jeepers. Oh. Heavily. Gosh, I feel like I'm so slept on right now. It is such a good show. Radiant. If you're into anime, you need to watch it. It is so good. And I know I've got a raise right here. I'm trying to let this craziness just kind of like shift out of the screen for a minute. But yes, Radiant. Right now, it's other than Black Clover, and My Hero Academia. It is like, oh my jeepers, did this immediately happen? I just got resurrected! But yeah, it's one of random shows that I'm actually following right now. Like, it's good. It is hands down hashtag goodness. And I don't hashtag, so if that tells you anything. But yes, it is so, It's such a good show though. Definitely recommend it. I've really been enjoying it. I'm a little behind. Like, not too far behind there, but I'm a little behind. I definitely recommend watching Radiant though. Such a good show. Oh, well, I didn't shift fast enough. But anyway, still recommend it. Yeah, that was me. Resurrection. Get stacked on. Stactification. Good deal. Still got the win. Didn't take too long. Again though, Radiant, good show. Watch it. If there's anything you pull from tonight, it's that. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't necessarily need it, probably. Maybe. Okay. That's what I got. Ebb. You resurrected me a couple of times. It's all yours. Hey, thank you so much for the player accommodation. Killed a bunch of paper birds. You know, the epidemic out there. Just trying to help one cause at a time, you know? Keep the air clean. Okay, let's quickly try to, like, finish up this, Oh, jeepers, that was insta-Q. Kudos judo. So, rant time, isn't it weird that every streaming service is trying to do like their own, like, watch our movie, it's so compelling, or watch our new, like, show, like every streaming service, like there's like Amazon Prime originals, there's Hulu originals, there's Netflix originals, there's Backyard originals for some YouTube channel, I'm sure, hell, I don't know. It's just like, the originals are getting like a bit out there, you know? Like every streaming service has their originals now. the boulder from the Avatar, they wanted The Rock to voice him, but instead, Foley voices him. Mick Foley? Mick Foley?
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict. The light shall usher in peace.
Shit.
Such impudence!
Shit. Shit.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter!
This WWE wrestler, you might remember him as the guy who had multiple personalities as the gimmick. Yeah, I remember Mick Foley, the Leatherface guy. I remember more specifically, the dude did a lot of his own stunts, which a lot of WWE, WWF wrestlers do, so to speak. Again, don't hold me to too much of this. I've never been a big wrestling fan, so to speak. I watched it when I was younger because I thought it was real. And some of it was, Mick Foley, so to speak, was the only reason I remember the dude and everything about him so vividly. It's because the dude did do a lot of real stunts that was just so absurdly insane. But, like, I remember there was a Hell in a Cell match where, if you know what Hell in a Cell is, again, I'm not that big of a WWE, WWF fan. I haven't watched it in, like, probably 10 years, to be more specific. So, not a big fan. I do know a lot about it, so to speak, though. Not enough to brag about knowing anything about it, not enough to actively talk about it, but I know a little bit that I could get it on a conversation with it. Using, again, Mick Foley as for reference, and this dude being batshit fucking crazy, which I know part of it was, like, his on-stage gimmick, but this dude did a Hell in the Cell match back in the day where they actually had a bed of nails on the floor of the fucking arena. And the dude got thrown through the top of the Hell in the Cell. And if you don't know what Hell in the Cell is, it's where they have a chain link fence around the actual, like, I don't know if you should call it a stage, but it's basically a stage or arena. And, like, you could have the possible chance of falling through if you get thrown through the top. And this dude did onto a bed of fucking nails. And that really happened. It was just insane. But yeah, I remember the guy. I don't think I'll ever forget old Leatherface dude. He also had, like, what was it, Saki or crunchy sock puppet thing? That's a horrible joke, but I remember that, though. A little sock guy in his hand. Nah, shit. Put your little Wallafell men in a Hell in a Cell match versus the Undertaker. You remember Undertaker back in the day when he used to like come out in a coffin? I saw a horrible meme the other day about the Undertaker. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was a horrible meme. I guess in some ways it was a good meme, but in a lot of ways it was a horrible meme. I can't talk about it. It's like that. But if you've seen it, you know what I mean. Still can't believe you're ranked top 20 on this fight. That's cool. Oh, jeepers. I'm dead. Yep. That's a quick res.
Grant me strength. Shatter.
Oh, jeepers.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh, double jeepers. Here we go.
Such power, I can't.
What's up, Rez? When you change intensely.
The light, it's too much for her to bear.
How are you tonight, Rez?
She won't last much longer.
How was Tuesday?
Enough of this. Power of darkness, answer my call.
See his freeze.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring.
Good deal. Her lips are bigger than your hopes and dreams. I remember everybody having a talk about that. I still don't really get it. She literally has the biggest lips of any Final Fantasy XIV character that there is. Hands down. Okay. Wait, already got read. Okay. Cool. I forgot. Sometimes it's okay to forget. Good. Your day wasn't too bad. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I still haven't got to wind up. I still haven't had the pod from the other another player con. Congrats, Judo. I don't know if I actually got one that time. I don't think I did. Nope, not this time around. Did last time, but congrats, Judo. And thanks again for the help. But yeah, just I still haven't got the pod though, which is a little saddening, but you know, I'm still in hopes eventually, maybe sometime soon. I hope. Okay, rinse and repeat, Tom. Let's finish this. That was the last one. Okay! So there's one other quest. I'm gonna try to finish this up. I'm getting a little tired and a little hungry. We'll see how I go with it. But let's go to Anakoro. I'm gonna take my last restaurant break. It's the last one of the night. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. But gonna go to Anakoro. And it's time for me to try to hurry up and finish this one if I can. Hopefully, give me just a moment. I'll be right back. And hopefully I can finish this soon. Honestly, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I'm getting pretty tired, pretty hungry. I've got to work tomorrow and the works. You know, the works. So, okay, man, the spot's just been like right over here, basically. Switch on over to the... I don't remember what it was. Live shrimp. That was it. That's what I've been working with. It's been the whirly dirly. Ooh, a little Lalafell float. I'd like to spam that when I can. Definitely not on the dock. Okay. Sorry. I'll stop. Gosh, man. Let's use a little patience. What's the difference between patience 1 and 2? Patience 2. Increase the chance of landing high quality fish by 80% while reducing hook efficiency by 75%, increases the likelihood of... I mean, that sounds horrible. Gonna do it, though. And hope for the best as far as, the other hook sets, which apparently just don't work right now. Oops. Hey, thank you for the runs as well, Judo, and you have a wonderful night as well. Thank you so much for watching and helping out. It was a lot of fun. Definitely made things go a lot faster for me, for sure. And I just now realized I did that and I didn't do this, and I don't feel dumb. Oops. Judo, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that so much. And again, thank you so much for the Tom presents and everything. Jumping in on the queue, helping things move along faster. Oh, jeepers! No, it was slow! And I lost the bait. Greninja. He's out there just frowning upon me. It has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on right now, but you know what? Damn it. Judo, thank you for the donation as well. That's really awesome. Thank you so much. Patience 2 is good. If you use a power hook and precision, it helps you catch bigger fish. That was the goal. I mean, that was what I was aiming for, Minato, and I was slow. I was too slow. And again, Judo, thank you so much. Again, thank you. I mean, the bits, the donation, the runs, everything. Judo, thank you so much. I definitely hope you have a great night. And definitely, again, thank you so much. Very appreciative. Of everything, for sure. Nice! Can I identical catch right now? I mean, I could if I had the... actually, I can't. That's... okay. Can't do that. Alright. Okay, let's do Patience 2 again, then. A little casty cast. I feel like this is the best way to probably get this fish. This is the best run I've had with it so far. Precision 1 and powerful hook is 2 and 3. Yeah. Sadly, I totally agree with you, but my reflexes are of... especially being as tired as I am, just not good. Sleepy time soon, yeah. I'm in that mood as well, Judo. Because you left to... Hey, Judo. Hearts to you as well. And I know exactly what you mean. It's okay. I hate that I'm in the same boat at the... Currently, I'm also very tired. So everybody watching, please bear with me. I am very tired. I'm also very hungry. So bear with me. I don't even know why I use this. I should just let this fish get away. I didn't though. That ruby shrimp, I'm not doing it. It's kind of pointless. Probably shouldn't have done the other thingy. The chum thingy, but I did. It's okay. Okay. I'm just gonna let it get away. I hate to. Hate me for it. They're kind of useless. If it's not 3, it means I'm not about to get to what I need. So, Minato, correct me if I'm wrong, but was like trading in this current gear I have on with, like, I think the gear I got last night, you trade it in for a token from running the Eden stuff. Not Eden stuff, but the Nair stuff. And that's how you get the 370. Am I correct on that? Because I need to do that tonight before I get off of here. I know I can actually trade in a few of the Eden things already. I know we went over this last night. I'm not trying to do that just yet. I'm trying to do it like almost like all at once-ish. But yeah, it's just like a coin, and you can get like that next thing. Am I correct? I could be wrong again. I'm tired, and you know, after I get this quest finished, it's probably what I'm just gonna go do. Trade in those 3 things from last night. Get a little bit more materia. Just replace and remeld. Can't upgrade just yet. It's only for Savage. We need the next 24 men. It's going to drop. Really? Even for like the 460 to 470? That's a bummer. I was hoping it was this one. Or the one that was already, like, that I was, like, behind on. You gotta remember. I'm behind. I'm pretty far behind. But that is a bummer if that is the case, though. I was hoping to... Oh, Choco! Oh, for the 460, 470? Yes, you can still do that. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and remember, I'm still not 470 yet. I'm behind. I'm catching up. I'm trying to, anyway. Definitely trying to. Oh, so close. Jeepers. Please be what I am after. Oh, thank you, Petunia. Whoever you are out there. You and your cheesecake just saved this day. Gosh, I just want cheesecake now. If you're ever curious of a way to kill me, and you're just like, I hate that guy, I want to kill him, send me a poisonous cheesecake. That would do it. You know, you send me a cheesecake, I wouldn't resist. I'd be like, you know what? Even if it's poison, I'll live the decent one. This cheesecake's about to get eaten. That is a horrible thing to say, and I'm sorry. It's sadly true. Or is it? Yeah, I don't know. Don't send cheesecake. I don't feel like it'll survive the mail passage. It'll probably be stinky cake by the time it gets here. You like stinky cake? The survival of the shooting stars depends on your success, friend. How fared you in the most formidable fishing challenge you've faced? Well, you know what? It took a while, took a few days, almost a week, but I finally got him. Fabulous fishing, friend, but good gods! The tells had it true. These things are more fiend than fish. You have filled 5 of them nonetheless. You know, any other given day, I would have took that a different way after you said that, but okay. I'm tired. Oh, jeepers, they are more fiend than fish. These things look insane. It looks like an alligator gar. Hell, there's a hearty haul if I've ever... Odd one, I dare say. There's no doubt the deities of the deep are duly delighted with our deeds. I didn't catch that many. If you don't know what an alligator gar is, look it up and you'll know exactly what I mean. This is a very common fish in lakes amongst my area. Swimming through the seas with reckless abandon. I've not had so much fun at a festival in years. I have but one question. When is the next one? That's the spirit, my shelled friend. By repeating the ritual on a regular basis, we can protect the seas from the overpopulation of predators and see that the smaller fish, like the Hartsucker or Harutsuge, have a highland habit to call home. He doesn't seem happy. Shh. Well, it pleases me as much as any that the festival was a success and peace returns to the seas. I fear I see no sign of the shooting stars. Forgive me, Master Wallalago, but I would face the truth with my own eyes. I see the Sagain. Well, let's start that over. I see the Sagain's lads as serious as ever. Why don't you dive into the depths with him, Tomberry? Regardless of what he sees, I reckon he'd appreciate if you accompanied him. Yeah, you know, whatever. Okay. Nice little cutscene here. Didn't expect it. A little fisherman cutscene. Leading up to something new. It is no use, even down in the depths. They're nowhere to be seen. Were we too late? Were all of our best efforts all for naught? Never, you know. Yeah, they're probably down here somewhere. Little wall of Philonaz haven't failed me yet, that's for sure. In this instance, perhaps, so to speak. You know. Oh, what's this? I don't see one. But, oh! There's a bunch of them! Behold, Dunbury, they have come! The shooting stars. You doubts, little rapscallion. They're still young, yes, only hatchlings. But look at their sheer numbers. Yes, they will grow large and strong, and soon the seas will shine bright once again. You know, it's cool. The shooting stars have survived, and in numbers beyond my wildest dreams. And with the ranks of their predators culled, they are free to make the journey across the Ruby Sea. And yet, in time, the plesiosaurs will return, and the shooting stars will once again be threatened with extinction. There must be something we can do. Fear not, my fretful fellow. Or fretful fellow. We need only to see it that the festival is held frequently enough to keep the population of the Plesaurus carefully in check, as it was before the Garlands barged into and bungled everything up. For one, I would be honored to partake in the festivities anytime. Both to reaffirm the bonds we share with our Asari friends, and to ensure the survival of the Harutsuge. whose beauty I have now witnessed with mine own eyes. You have my thanks, friend. You need only to say the word. And I, my fellow Sagan, will swim here to join you. I may not possess your spearfishing skills, Tonberry, but my passion to protect the shooting stars is second to none. I'll do everything in my power to see that the legacy you have helped to create lives on. Off to bed, Judo, I understand, and good night to you as well. And it was a lot of fun being with you as well tonight, Judo. And I definitely appreciate you again with those fast cues. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for playing, watching, the donations, and everything, Judo. Have a great night. Man and beastmen united by an undying devotion for the denizens of the depths. Is that water in my eye, or am I welling up? In any event, we've effected a change on the oceans today. A change that will, in turn, come to consequences for generations to come. Much love to you as well, Judo. Thank you again so much. But that's a story best not told sober. What say we send some spirits and sample some of this sashimi that the East is famed for? I could definitely go for some sushi myself or some sashimi. I fear you're going to be facing more immediate consequences for your actions today, Walago. Sisipu. I'm well aware how you're worrying for me so, but you didn't have to sail straight across. The frontal frown on that fetching face of yours. Do you not remember my words the other day a while ago? I thought I made myself quite clear. I said that if you wanted to take a leave of absence to join your friends on some adventure, all you had to do was say the word. Then I hear nothing from you for days, and when I went to your usual patch of Fisherman's Bottom, do you have any idea how worried I was for you? Pardon? I swear that I said, or it could be that I was so absorbed with anticipation that I were remiss in reprising you of my intent to embark on this adventure. But Sisipu, my sweet, wasn't it you who always told me to never to neglect one in need? Next time, till next time, Tonberry. Get back here, I say, you good for nothing. It was a lot of fun. In testing new waters as a fisher, you have learned enhanced GP regeneration. Probably helpful for the future. Alright, and with that, I'm actually done for the night. I was gonna do a gearing thing, maybe. I'm very tired though, and I'm very hungry as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna travel to the Free Company house and go ahead and call it here. I've definitely had a lot of fun. Judo, again, thank you for coming in and helping out with the tanking, the donations, the bits on Twitch, the donation on YouTube, the added, membership on YouTube and subscription on Twitch, and even the patronage from Patreon. Thank you so much. But everybody, I'm out of here. I'm tired, I'm hungry. But we'll be back tomorrow for sure. I'm going to be doing a few more things. Probably going to go ahead and get up the gear thing going on tomorrow night that I thought about and pretty much wanted to do tonight. But, yeah, as of now, though, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Again, I am very tired. Very hungry. And, you know, I've enjoyed myself. And, again, you know, I'll hands down be back on tomorrow. Good night to you as well, Minato. Thank you for, you know, jumping in, sticking around, and getting in on, YouTube in the chat, and then definitely everything as well. And also following all along the way that you could. Definitely appreciate that. But again, I'm just so tired tonight and very hungry. So it seems like the best time for me to just get out of here. But hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. I will definitely be back on doing more Final Fantasy XIV. And we'll see how all that goes. But thank you all so much for watching. Rez, Minato, Judo, Tim, Steven, Zombie, Kaiichi, Quentin, everybody that jumped in here tonight, thank you so much for watching. Anybody I may have missed, I am sorry. And anybody watching that didn't get on the chat, I definitely appreciate it. Everybody that hits the like button, I definitely appreciate as well over on YouTube. And, you know, those shares are always welcoming as well. And anybody just watching either on Twitch or YouTube, I definitely appreciate it. All the support is definitely amazing. And if you're a streamer yourself and you've been looking to gain more viewers on your platform, or maybe trying to stream on different platforms to get your name further out there, you can join Restream, who has been a very awesome streaming service that I've been using for YouTube and Twitch to stream simultaneously at the exact same time. And they have so many awesome perks that you can actually look into. Restream is a really good option for building your community, building your brand, or building your stream community as a whole. You can find the description in the link below. You can find a link below in the description, actually. That's how tired I am. To Restream, and they can actually help you out in so many ways. Restream is a really good, awesome way to really put yourself out there on different platforms while streaming simultaneously at the exact same time, and I definitely recommend it. I use it every single night, and I'm a big fan and supporter, and now a volunteer and a helper, and so many cool things that I've been trying to do with Restream as well. It's an awesome service that I definitely recommend. And again, you can find a link in the description below if you're curious about expanding your streaming community. But thank you again so much for watching. Good night to you also, Rez and Tim. I definitely appreciate both of you coming in tonight. But again, I'm very tired. I'm very hungry. I'm very sleepy. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, thank you to all the members and subscribers on YouTube and Twitch. And thank you to all of the subscribers on YouTube and followers on Twitch as well. And then all of the support over from Patreon. I definitely appreciate, and everybody who definitely supports this channel in every way possible. I definitely appreciate it. And again, definitely check out Restream if you're trying to expand your community or your streaming preferences. And everybody, I'm out of here. Again, thank you so much. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you want to see more in that end. And maybe hit up the membership if you would like to see more on those ends as well. But thank you so much for watching. And definitely appreciate everything. And if you don't want to support YouTube or Twitch, you can always hit up Patreon and support me directly, which is also really awesome to anybody that's into that. But thank you so much for watching, and hitting up Patreon also as well gets you on the wall of appreciation, which I definitely appreciate everybody there for that. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm out of here. Again, I'm very tired, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy, have fun, and of course, as I say always, see you, Space Cowboy. I'm out of here.